I am super lazy today, chat. Don't judge me. Please. Even though you can. That's sort of the point of these live streams. Also, hi, how are you? Before we start, gotta hydrate as always. Oh god, I do not feel ready for the stream, but you know what? We gotta. One last big hurrah before the end of the year. Because to be honest, even though this year was pretty crap, like, not good at all, there were still some good things that came from it. I mean, I needed this year in order to, you know, pass through into next year of it being as exciting and good as it's gonna be, but, you know. Also, how does everything sound? Background music, microphone audio, everything. All good? Probably good? We're probably good. Who am I kidding? It was a crap year. It was an interesting year. I definitely, like, as much as it was a bad year, I like to think about it in perspective of just like, oh, you know, I had a bad time, and it was a pretty bad year, but I needed it in order to go into this next year with a bit more optimism, you know? With a sense of like, hey, you know what? I'm excited for what's going to happen this next year. Because I really am. I've got big plans. I've got big things going on. You all should be very excited because I'm excited for it too. It's a lot. It involves a lot of big projects and a lot of changes I want to do on YouTube. So like, you know, just wanna let you know about that. That's pretty much what this stream is going to be today. And also like somewhat reminiscing about some of the really good things we've done this year, as in like the big projects, videos, any fun streams we've done. I don't know. Just more reminiscing. But hey, you know, overall, I just want to hang out, good vibes, good times with y'all. Happy New Year. It's not New Year yet. It's not 2023 yet. The end of this shit show year hasn't finished yet. Okay? This has been the worst year of my life, and I hope for a better year, but I found out this year, so it was still slightly better. So, still slightly bearable. See? The sense of optimism. You think, like, you know what? It can't get any worse than it is right now. You don't want to say that because that's jinxing it. You don't want to be like, oh, it couldn't possibly get any worse than it is now, because that's just going to inevitably, potentially make it worse, you know? Also, let me pop out chat so I can read y'all's messages here. Yeah, you don't want to jinx it. Sorry, your year wasn't the best. Look, I mean, you don't have to have an amazing year in order to gain something good from it. And that's what I've been kind of a bit more optimistic to that standpoint. Which I'll talk about that a bit today. Honestly, most of it is just self-imposed and, like, it's a lot of, like, self-reflection, character building. And I think I talked about it in my MFF recap video. But I just want to restate it again. And I want to ask this also, because I don't know if I'm going crazy with this mindset. But, like, ever since MFF, like, ever since the beginning of December, since I got back and had that wonderful time at the con and kind of got some closure on a lot of things and realized how things were, like, heading in the right direction, in a better direction. Is it weird to say that I feel like my old self again? Because I didn't realize that was gone, you know? I didn't realize that that wasn't there. And I was just sort of this different person, kind of separate from who I am now. Meanwhile, now I feel like a newfound sense of self without the rebelliousness, you know? Do you have to have slow mode or no? Because it's a little annoying. Well, it makes it so that I can read all your messages a bit better, to be honest. Also, a 12-second like slow mode or 20-second slow mode really is kind of generous. And plus, if I didn't have slow mode on, then that just would improve. That would encourage spam, and I don't want that. I don't want any of that jazz. But either way, hello. How are you? We're here. I keep forgetting that I'm live. Oh, Jesus, I forget chat does that. Either way, for YouTube purposes, I'm removing chat. Because as much as I trust you, I also don't trust you. But hey, you know, it still looks nice. Pretend something's up here in the top left-hand corner. Not going to be focusing on chat anyway. He's going to be looking at the Squishmallow in the back. And this, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe not. Just want to say that you convinced me to buy a Squishmallow. I got a spotted hyena named Dito. Oh my god, that is adorable. Send pics. I'd say send a link, but I don't think you're allowed to do that on YouTube. Still, If you can send me any picture of the Squishmallow, please feel free to send them. I love Squishmallows. Like, look at how precious he is. I'll bring him into the foreground, okay? I'll bring him into a bit more of the foreground background, as it were. Also, hi, Stalkers and Snibbles. How you doing? And you know what? For shits and giggles, because y'all want it, I'm bringing out the fursuit. There you go. Oh my god. Ooh, cute fursuit. Stay. Stay. Oh well, that works. I counted 5 squishes. I didn't squish at all. I just pet, you know? I mean, this counts as squish, I guess, but I don't know. Hope you are swell. I woke up at 2:30 p.m. today, so I did not have a video ready. In fact, I've been very behind on content recently, and there's a reason for that, which I do apologize, because I know I keep my usual routine of, like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday being, like, the big upload day with whatever big project I have at the time, but I haven't had that recently. If anything, I've had, like, 1 video a week. And the reason for that is because, honestly, I'm kind of in, like, a weird transition period with what I want my content to be, and also just putting out better quality content in general. I don't want to just spam your feeds with just like, stream highlight moments. We don't go over anything in particular. You know, I want the subject of the video to have some value and you to gain something from it other than just like 10 minutes of like, it was okay. I want you to enjoy it. I want the serotonin to come from it. I want you to talk about it in turn. You know, that's the whole, I guess, marketing perspective. Even though I'm not trying to market, I'm just trying to make good content. That's really it. Also, yeah, I'm lighting up my candle because it is very, not musty in here. I just want it to smell nice. And also, you know, adds to the ambiance. Yeah. Also, please, yet again, refrain from talking about your age in chat. That is how you can receive a pretty easy ban, to be honest. And also, it just makes everyone else uncomfy. Makes me uncomfy. So, please, no talking about chat. Or no talking about age in chat. Sorry. But yeah. Did you get that from Yankee Candle? I did! This is, if you remember from my stream from last week that I did a Christmas live stream on here on YouTube before I went home for Christmas. And that day, I went out and got this candle. I went to the Yankee Candle Village with my roommate. And we picked up some Yankee candles, or at least I did. He kind of just went there to exist. I went there to actually buy stuff, and I bought that candle. And you know what? It's a good time. It's a good candle. I'll light fireworks for New Year? No. We're not going to do that. I'll light a Yankee candle. It smells nice in here. It smells like... What is this again? Midsummer's Night. I almost think it's like Midnight Summer, but no, it's Midsummer. It's like midwinter. In D&D. Any of y'all played D&D? Anyone else in chat play D&D? What are your thoughts on it? Have fun? Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy your group? I personally love it. Which I do have a D&D campaign that I do live stream. Or I don't live stream, but my DM, the DM of our campaign live streams every Sunday or so at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that. I put a command in the chat, but that's only a Twitch thing, to be honest. How do I tell my parents I'm a furry? Watch some of my videos that tell you how to do it. As most other streamers say, read the FAQ. No, I didn't write an FAQ. I made videos on an FAQ. So go look at channel videos. And if you can't find it, keep looking. I've made plenty of them. It's got a tea light, but it's still nice. What's a tea light? Now I'm curious. Let me look it up. We're going to learn something new today. What is a tea light? Oh, it's like a little, like, circular wax candle. It's just more for, like, ambiance than anything, right? Like, it doesn't have, like, a scent or anything. It's just, like, a nice little candle for, like, the background. You know, people just like candles, and it's just like, it doesn't smell like anything. It's just supposed to... Cheap fuel for emergencies, as it's called. I don't know. Well, still, now you know. Yeah, the mini candles. They do make scented tea lights. Interesting. I always thought that most of them were just for, like, show. Like, you know, like a small white stick candle that you hold just for, like, the creepy vibe or whatnot. Like, those don't really give off any sort of scent usually, or at least the ones that I've used. So still kind of neat to see that they make some, even though I feel like it wouldn't be as effective. It'd be like a one-time use sort of thing. Ugh. But either way, how are you guys doing? It's like the last big stream, last big weekday before New Year, before 2023. What do you guys have for big plans this weekend? How is your Friday going? As I've said before, I woke up at 2:30, so didn't get too much done today, to be honest. I really didn't. But, you know, I'm working on things. I've been doing a lot of background work with stuff that doesn't involve just necessarily content or like big videos or projects. More like just moving around what I want to potentially do to set up for this next year. Because what I've also realized, which was sort of my downfall for this last year, is I kind of didn't have a big plan for what I wanted to do in the coming year. Like big projects, ideas that I wanted to do. Because I already had done them all at the end of the year. So going into it, I just had no clue what to do and I got burnt out from it. So what I'm doing this time is I'm taking a step back, enjoying the holiday seasons, but also just planning, making actual plans and organizing things where I want them to be for this next year, getting myself excited for the things I want to do, which is actually kind of what I want to talk about today, to be honest. Because I did talk about it on Twitch yesterday, but I know not everyone watches my Twitch, which if you haven't already, you should probably go and follow it. I do some pretty banger streams here and there every so often. But I did want to announce that, remember the old YouTube Shorts or YouTube Short Videos channel that I did like last year around this time? I focused on it for like a month or two, and then I just kind of left it. Or like I deleted all the content and then it's just kind of sitting there. It's like a random channel with like 14,000 subs and I don't really use it for anything. I was originally going to turn it into like a gaming highlights channel because low-key I've kind of been inspired by like what Quite's been doing with his secondary channel where he just has like game playthroughs, but it's like the highlights and funny moments, kind of like what RT Game does. But I know that that is a very, very hard niche to get into. Like, it is a very, very hard niche to pop off on YouTube, especially since it's gaming. So what I want to do, because I've realized I have a newfound respect for doing what I used to do, enjoying being somewhat of like a teacher or a mentor, or just teaching people about furry aspects and just having that be it. I'm taking that old channel that I put together and I'm repurposing it into my go-to furry info channel. So like, you know what I was doing earlier this year where I did like, what is a furry explained in 1 minute? I did some YouTube shorts on that and it was very easily explained, to the point, very simple questions and answers. I'm going to be doing that. I'm sort of bringing back the whole furry thing series and I'm just finishing off the whole thing. Every question that you could have about furry, it's all going to be there. Not one video, but a set of videos on that channel. And then eventually I want to turn it into like, because I love doing the informational style, like giving out information, doing research on things, especially about internet culture. Kind of like what Izzy does, you know. Izzy, we've been over a couple of their videos before because they make some banger content. I want to do something similar to that. I want to go over internet subcultures, internet culture in general, internet behavior, sociology, I guess psychology in some sense. So that's sort of like my pipe dream when it comes to doing that sort of video style for the other channel. Because honestly, like I'm really like looking forward to it. That short helped me tell my parents I'm a furry. I mean, you don't need to. But at the same time, you know, if it helps, you know, I want it all to be in one place. Because what I've also realized is, like, the main channel stuff, I want to be, like, reactionary. I want to go over fun things I see online in the moment. And just, like, kind of leave it to, like, I don't know, open to whatever I'm feeling. That's what the main channel, or at least what BetaEtaDelota for me is supposed to be. Just, like, my overall experience with what I'm doing. So, like, the issue that I found is because I do such different content, like furry info videos and like story times and reaction stuff, it's all very scattered and random. I'd rather it all be separated all accordingly so that you get like the higher quality character still videos in one place rather than, you know, seeing them pop up every so often and it kind of, you know, floods your feeds. So that's kind of the purpose of what I'm doing with the whole new channel. So, hey, It's a good plan. But also, for those that don't know and haven't subscribed to it yet, you can go and check out my BetaEta Live, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I called it BetaEta Live, but I can't remember. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So just as a reminder, for those that don't know, the secondary channel, that is not it. The cat, that is not it. Hold on. The secondary channel here, the BetaEta Live, it used to be the YouTube Shorts channel. I have a couple of shorts and gaming highlights and whatever I have here. I'm repurposing that into the Furry Info channel. So if you want to go and support this channel, get all subscribed and excited for it, because I'm going to be starting to upload some of my Furry Info videos to this Shorts channel, what it originally was. I got to figure out a name for it, too. So if you have any name ideas, please let me know, because I'm horrible at names. Maybe that might be a thing we figure out today. A set name for this channel for the info shorts and all that, or info videos. Go and subscribe to it if you haven't already. I'll actually put a link in chat if I can. I also got to bring up chat itself, because I can't read what's going on in chat half the time. Sorry. What's up, Riley? How you doing? Happy New Year. Hope I get to see you this next year. I probably will. But still, I hope you've been doing well. I know it's been a hot minute. I just subbed to it right now. Well, there you go. I put the link in chat. The @ right now, it's just auto-generated because I know YouTube added in a whole @ or tagging system, but I want to change it to something different. Beta's fast furry facts, It's not a bad idea for the time being, but I don't want it to be just, you know, furry info. Like, yeah, it's going to start as that, and that's going to be the foundation, because I know that's always sort of a necessary thing. So, like, I don't know. Let's brainstorm some ideas, I guess. That's what I want to do today. Also, I just want to acknowledge again, I do have the donation goal for this stream. Any donations or subs or support, you can turn me into a VTuber if you want me to. I'll put on my Tatum model, and you can see me be adorable in a live stream. I mean, you get most of it here. I'm adorable as is, so there you go. Yeah, you know, maybe you just get the free content already. I don't know, but still, I wanted to set some donation goal just in case, you know, you want to support me for what I'm doing or anything like that. But yeah, let me read chat. Can you dress in your fursuit? No, fursuit is in the back already. That's what you get. Have a good one. I also have multiple videos where I am in fursuit, so you can go and watch those. See, this is why I started YouTube. I talk about this a lot. And this sort of, I guess, answered the question of, like, Beta, why'd you start YouTube? Or why'd you do what you're doing on YouTube? Because originally, I loved just making videos as is. But eventually got to a point where, because I was getting traction, people were just asking me all these questions about furry stuff. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't care about the answer. You know? So, like, what I could actually do is, you know, turn these videos into just, oh, I can just answer your question for you in a video. And then I just kept doing it, and then it got traction. All these, like, furry info videos that I did. So in reality, it was just to spite everyone asking me these questions. So it was kind of funny, you know? Beta's master info class. Maybe it could just be something simple like BetaEtaDelota or like Beta Viva. Remember those Vivo accounts back in 2016? Remember that was a meme when people would just make Vivo accounts? I don't know if I can do that now, but still. For those asking about Adastra change, Beta has expressed ease and currently looking into that right now. Please refrain from asking. Yeah. I mean, that's a frequently asked question. Will you play Changed or Adastra? I don't know. If you keep asking, I probably won't. So, motivation there. I don't know, an incentive, as it were. But yeah, not interested in playing the game. So, maybe I should add that as like a command or something. I can't do a whole night. I gotta set up a night bot for these YouTube streams. Oh, you're starting in a woe chain? Oh, let me just time you up from the stream. Yeah, no. Let's not do an woe chain, and let's stop it. Beta for info, beta furry school. Nah. Oh no, it should have nothing. Here's a little bit of where I'm looking for the direction of this like YouTube channel name to be. I want it to have it not be called anything that has to do with furry. So remove furry from any of your suggestions. That's kind of like what I'm looking for here. Ooh, chain. Oh, goodbye. See, we don't need spam in the chat, and encouraging spam in the chat is actually kind of cringe in my opinion. So try not to encourage spam. That's all. Did you know with Steve that could work? I don't know, maybe I could just have like a regular name related to like a nickname that I had, you know? Maybe I could just name it Boodles or something. Because some people call me Boodles. I remember my UK friend back when I was called just Beta. He would call me Beta. Beta, what are you doing, Beta? It's just I loved it. So I don't know, I could go with BEETUH. Beta. I don't know, I'm kind of going with like Boodles or Beta at the moment. Some iteration of like my BetaEtaDelota name, you know? So I don't know, what do you guys think of that? Because I think like Beta is like gonna be my nickname on the internet as is. So like any sort of iteration of that could work too. Also, thank you, Doubted Texas. That is an interesting name. Doubted Texas? I do that too, don't you worry. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Have you ever played the Pirate's Fate? Isn't that like furry visual? Is that a furry visual novel, or is that like a furry pirate game? I swear I've heard of that before, or someone has recommended it to me. But no, I have not. But still, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Always doubt Texas? Don't worry, I do. I am sorry for my friends that live there. Honestly, I think I'm just going to call, for now, for the time being, the info channel either Boodles or Beta. Probably just Boodles. Boodles sounds just, like, welcoming. You know, it's just a funny name, like, Boodles. Boodles of info! It's like oodles of noodles, but oodles of it. Oh my god. We're getting it. See, this is why I love doing these live streams with y'all, because I would never have thought of this in a room by myself. Boodles? Let's do that. Oodles of we're not gonna call it oodles of boodles, but boodles, as in like, what does boodles mean? Imagining Levi in comically large boots now, thanks. Please? Oh my god. Now I gotta get some Tims or something. Though Tims are pretty expensive, aren't they? Let's do that. Let's do just Boodles. Just Boodles is gonna be the name of the channel. Let me actually add that somewhere into my list of something. I don't know. Where's my... I have a bunch of video ideas in a spreadsheet that I have. Furry info shorts. Name of channel. Boodles. Boodles of info. Oodles of info, you know? So yeah. That works. We figured it out. We achieved something today. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? But yeah, still as a reminder, if you want to subscribe to it, link is in the chat. I think the link should be somewhere in my link tree as well, or somewhere in the description, I can't remember. But I just put it in chat, so if you want to go and subscribe to that, feel free. I like the fat dog plush. Thank you. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a fat dog. I'd just say it's a squishy marshmallow dog. Look at him. It looks like me, but it's not really me. It's missing the green eyes. I have emerald green eyes for my Aussie Shep. That's Beta, the Aussie Shep. This is Railer, the adventure puppo. So adorable. I should really be sponsored by that company at this point. I think I've motivated so many people to just get a Squishmallow plush. Pretty sure you're already a channel called Boodles. Not gonna lie, Beta, the background of it had me dying. Look, the background's great! This was... this is kind of funny. Because there is context to that. I was chilling with Nova and Kyle and all of them. And we were watching Drew Gooden videos. We were watching Drew Gooden's video on the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie. And I was laughing at something. And then Kyle was taking a Snapchat picture of me with the filter of Mr. Electric with George Lopez's face. So I was like, when I was making the Shorts channel, I wanted some banner with it. So I just took that picture and put it there, and it fit perfectly. That is the perfect banner. I'm never removing it. Never. It's not going anywhere. So you get to see my squinted eyes laughing. You can see me laughing, and then you just see the bottom half, the chin of Mr. Electric, aka George Lopez. So there you go. Oh, man. Oh, this is awesome. I'm having such a good stream with y'all. See, I'm sharing so much here. This has nothing to do with New Year's. It's just, you know, the last stream of the year. I remember I was going to reminisce about something, but I don't know what that was. I don't know what I've done this year that was amazing. But you know what? Maybe I just needed a coast year in order for this next year to shine. Because I've got the whole new channel that I'm going to be working on. The main channel is still going to be here. I'm going to be trying to throw content into that. I don't know what I'll be doing just yet for the main channel, but probably more like reaction stuff, going over FURSONAs, going over the furry community, highlighting different aspects of it. So I don't know. Best meme of 2022 in your opinion? Furry meme or regular meme? Because I have a video that I'm releasing hopefully sometime next year of like the best furry meme of the year. Or best furry memes of the year, and I go over just furry IRL submissions, top posts for the year. Best meme of this year. What was a good meme this year? List off some memes from this year, because I'm not going to recognize any memes from this year. I'm always going to recognize memes from years before. Like, SpongeGar is my favorite meme of all time. Of all time. I loved it. My other favorite meme that came from actually 2020 or 2021 or so, I believe, was the NASA, like, I got an internship at NASA, suck my dick and balls thing. Am I allowed to say that? Is this going to get demonetized? Probably, who knows. But you know that tweet, that thread with Homer Hickam and that intern at NASA? That turned into another meme format of like, example, Waluigi tweeting like, everyone, shut the F up, I just got into Smash. And then Miyamoto's just like, language. And he's just like, suck my... It's so funny. And then Waluigi didn't get into Smash, so... But yeah. That might be one of my favorite meme formats, as underrated and, like, is sort of in the time it was. As for best furry meme of this year, I really like the, I can't remember who the artist was that made it, but I made, like, 2 videos on it. The furry meme that, like, saved my life, which it did. You know that one of the fox that has a leash on a hyena, the blue fox, and the caption is, introverts, what's the meme for? It's something of like, introverts or extroverts just get adopted by introverts. Introverts don't make friends, they just get adopted by extroverts. That, such a relatable meme, and that is literally how I made the friends that I made today. That is literally it. If it weren't for my friend Pineapple Fox, basically, not basically, but like friendly kidnapping me of like, oh, you're going to this party. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I got like classes. He's like, oh, I didn't give you an option. You're just coming to this party. And so I did. And that's how I got to meet him and so many other friends that he knew. So yeah, introverts just get adopted by extroverts. That is my favorite furry meme of this year. As underrated as it was. Also, yes, if you have fan art, you can send it to my Discord server in the respective channel. You can @ me on Twitter, or you can email it to me. Those are multiple different options. Very, very easy options. Best food you tried this year? I don't know. Oh my god, my favorite meme from this year probably was either the... It was either the Dr. Livesey Fonk Walk animation loop that they were doing. That was so good. I'm glad. I literally leave it to the internet to like resurge interest in an offhand Soviet Union cartoon. So the Dr. Livesey meme, probably one of my favorites. Other than that, the Ohio memes of like, yo, what is going on in Ohio? And then you just see like Cthulhu descending from the sky, or like the giant, the snake, the earth snake of the earth, whatever. Yeah. It's just like crazy things going on in this state. I love it. But yeah, those are my 2 favorite memes. Long may he reign. Aw, Dr. Livesey. So short-lived. I think he will have another resurgence in another year or so. Give it a year, he'll come back. And same thing with the what the hell is going on in Ohio. And it's just a Photoshop clip of like the earthworm, the giant worm of the world, or like Cthulhu or Azathoth descending from the sky. Just in Ohio. It's always Ohio too. Like, what is going on in Ohio? That state is crazy, let me tell you. That state. For those that live in Ohio, what the hell is going on there? I want to know. Have you ever been there? I've been there a bunch of times, and every single time, something crazy has gone on. Or I've seen something crazy go on. It's strange. I think that's the best way to put it. Ugh. The chili has become sentient. What the fuck? What is going on with the chili in Ohio? Oh. Best furry art commissioner of the year? I don't know. I haven't really commissioned too much furry art recently. If anything, most of the, like, a good chunk of the art that I received from this year actually was fan art from all of you, which actually might not be a bad idea for a future streamer video, like a fan art appreciation stream where I go over the fan art that you all made for me and highlighting it. Or as the cool YouTubers do, I rate your best furry fan art of me. And then, you know, according to the title, I have to be like, oh, this is my favorite fan art, even though all of it is, because you all are just so generous and nice to me. So, yeah. Also, I don't think I saw it earlier, but thank you, Arcturus, for the $1.99 super chat. Hi, Beta. Love your videos. Are you going to A&W? I am not going to A&W. The conventions I'll be doing this year are Further Confusion, FC, and through New England, because I live nearby. So that's fun. Take a shot every time there's a life jacket. Do not play that game. I mean, there is no life jacket. I mean, there are life jackets in the back, but that's art. That's no actual life jacket. But what was it going on about? Okay, so FC, A&E, or and through New England. There's nothing going on in February, so I'm not going anything there. I'm going to try and do TFF. I would like to do TFF, because I did enjoy it last year. I would like to do FWA. I think I'm doing that as a guaranteed. I am doing Anthrocon, because one of my friends does have a room there. So I'll be doing AC, finally. Didn't get to do it last year, so you know what? We're going. I would like to try Denver. Denver is like... I really enjoy the area. I enjoy the location, the convention itself. It seems like it'd be fun for just like a last-second trip, maybe. After that, I don't really know. I'll probably do FurPoc again, because it is local to me. I'm probably going to do MFF. I would like to do maybe one more con here and there throughout the year, but honestly, it all kind of just depends on funds, because, believe it or not, this is my job, so if I cannot afford to go to a con, I'm not going to force it, so might have to skip out on a few of them. But hey, you know, if you want me to go to a convention, you know, I could do that whole thing I did like years ago where I set donation goals for like Anthrocon or like MFF or something. And it's just like, oh, hey, if you want to support me going to this convention and making a convention video out of it, which, little update on that. Forgot to mention the MFF video is going swimmingly. It is a convention recap while also being a con vlog all at the same time. And I am very, very excited for it. It's like 45 minutes of just pure MFF serotonin. I cannot wait for you all to watch this, and I hope that you're excited as I am for it. But that is a taste of future convention videos that I want to do. So keep on the lookout for that. But yeah, you know, if you want to help fund my convention experience, you know, hey, you can. Favorite con moment of the year? Ooh, look at y'all coming in with the questions for like reminiscing about this year. Favorite convention moment? I have a lot of them, but probably the one to highlight it all for me, and I told this during my MFF recap, was the last night of the con. It was 4 in the morning. I was hanging out with Tiger. You all know Tiger, the itty bitty kitty. Streams on Twitch. They're an absolute sweetheart. I'm telling this story again, even though you've heard it. I was at MFF. This was like Sunday morning after the con had like ended. It's like 4 in the morning because I don't have a flight till like 5 p.m. the next day on Monday. I'm chilling with Tiger and a bunch of my other friends, hanging out. We're all hanging out in the game room downstairs. You all know where it is, in the lower level of the main hotel at MFF. There's like a game room area. We're hanging out in one of the rooms that were open because we were doing like One Night Werewolf. We were just hanging out and chatting. Tiger and I were a bit inebriated, and we were starving. We wanted some food. So we checked Uber Eats, and the one thing available, the one thing open for delivery at 3 a.m. was a Subway. What's the cool word that kids use nowadays? Cap? Yeah, that was like, I don't believe it. This Subway has to have left their systems on or something while they were like closing or something, because there's no way that there is a Subway open at 3 a.m. But there was. So Tiger and I, we thought we'd go all in on this. I ordered a meatball marinara. They ordered, I think, a chicken teriyaki sub. And we put in the order through Uber Eats, and we waited. And this was 3 in the morning on a Sunday, in the middle of like December in Chicago. The order was received, and it was being prepared. It actually was happening. We were getting Subway. So we wait a little bit, and we see our driver pop up, Angelique, our queen, coming in clutch for us. She drives up to the Subway, and we see, you know, it should be an in and out sort of thing. If there is a Subway that is open, then you just go in, pick it up, go back to your car, drive to the next destination. She was taking a bit of time where she was. She was taking like 5-10 minutes to pick it up. It's like, huh, what's going on? Not to say that we were impatient, but I was just like, I don't know what's happening. So we realize after zooming out that the Subway that she is picking up our Subway from is at the airport. The airport right next to the convention and the hotel. I laughed so hard when I realized that I almost peed myself. So, Angelique picks up our order. So we go outside to meet her in the main lobby. She pulls up in a Tesla Model 3 at like 4 in the morning with our Subways. And this was like a $50 Subway order for like 2 subs or something, because it's Uber Eats. And we wanted to tip heavily because, you know, she's getting a Subway for us, going to the airport, picking it up for us at like 4 in the morning. And that was probably the most mediocre, the best, most mediocre meatball marinara that I have ever had. Sorry, I forgot. Majira meatball marinara, if you remember from Anthrocon. That was probably the best meatball marinara I've ever had. Tiger and I were laughing the whole fucking time, and it was amazing. It's just the story that kept on giving. It just kept going. And this is like these small, out-of-pocket, like, out-of-context furry convention experiences that I have are like the memories that I'm going to hold with me for the rest of my life. Like, these really just crazy experiences are what make conventions for me. This genuinely made my convention experience for 2022. It actually made my year, just being able to share that experience with Tiger. You know, I just wanted to tell it again. You're going to hear the story during the con recap video that I have, which will happen whenever I'm able to get it done. But y'all should look forward to it. It's pretty good. Also, sup Slick, how you doing? I don't have any social media. I really want you to see the reaction to Dito. Just search up Dito Squishmallow and you should find him. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Oh, second option comes up is a Squishmallow. Aw, they're adorable. It's a cute little hyena with a little tuft of hair on his head. That is precious. I like it. You made a good choice in a Squishmallow, let me tell you. Very good choice in Squishmallow. Good squish. But yeah, that was the story of how I had Subway at Sunday at 4 a.m. So yeah. Good times. Really exciting for... See, that's the thing. That was the last convention experience that I needed to, like, sort of jumpstart my excitement for this next year. Because I am super hyped for, like, FC. I'm hyped for Anthro New England. I'm hyped for all these cons happening. Just because of that one experience, it revived my interest in going to conventions and just enjoying them. Because as much as I have good times at cons, a lot of it can be very same old a lot of times, especially if you go to a lot of cons. But realistically, the experiences that make it are the friends that go to them and the wonderful adventures you go on. So yeah, little food for thought about conventions. I'm doing all right, Slick. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying life jacket. Hope you're staying floaty. We gotta get more art someday. More life jacket art together. I gotta get more life jacket art with my friends, but again, you know, money and revenue. Gotta make sure I'm saving money as well. Damn, you'd think that, you know, when you've been timed out like 3 times, that you get the hint that maybe I should stop what I'm doing. Your parents are really doing a bad job at raising you, let me tell you. Sheesh. Jeez. When you are timed out 3 times, there's usually... It's a bit concerning. Let me tell you that. You don't want to be timed out or hidden. Let me tell you that. I can poke Chick-fil-A for an art piece? Sure, if you wanted to. People don't listen? I mean... Kids on the internet, I guess. I don't know. The real convention was the friends we made all along. Exactly. That really is what it is. You are absolutely right with that. The convention, you know, it's the event itself. But the convention, for at least me, are the friends that we made along the way. The experiences, the fun memories we had. It's about the journey, not the end, you know, goal. Or it's about the journey, not the destination. That's, yeah. I'm finally learning words and being able to use them again. Look at that. Look at me go. Aren't you proud of me being able to use words like destination? Normal human vocabulary, I guess. Oh. Hopefully Sunday soon I'll be able to go to a con and maybe meet a special guy there. I've already met that someone special, so I can go with it. I mean, good luck to you. You get 1 gold star. I like gold stars. Thank you for the gold star. It means a lot. Breaking news, Beta learns English again. Sometimes I need to. I don't know if this is an ADHD thing, or like a neurodivergent thing, or just a regular, you know, relatable mood thing for people. But like, you ever have a moment where you think of a word, you're looking at it in front of you, like water bottle. You see a water bottle, you want to fill up your water bottle, but you forget the word, the object water bottle. It's just gone from your vocabulary. So you're pointing at it like, I gotta fill up my water receptacle, water container. And then they're like, you mean water bottle? Are you having a stroke, Beta? It's like, no, I'm not. But I just want to, like, am I the only one that deals with that? Or is this just, like, a common thing? That's called dysgraphia? I don't know what dysgraphia is. The whatchamacallit, as I say. Yeah, the whatchamacallit. See, originally I had this issue where, like, if I was multitasking or had my mind on something else, I wouldn't be able to think of whatever is in front of me. But, like, especially when I put all my mental power into what I'm thinking of or what I'm looking at, I still can't remember. So, I don't know. Water vessel, yes. This happens all the time. I just didn't know if I'm the only one, that's all. So thanks for confirming my suspicions. Maybe I am not as crazy. Or maybe I am crazy. Who knows? I probably am crazy. Also, real quick, you want to see something cool that I found on Twitter? It's sort of relevant to the whole floaty summer season vibe, but the wonderful artist known as Harder Mobs posted a commission that they put together recently. And I just wanted to show it because it's really cute. It's a protogen. It's floaty, too. You get best of both worlds here. How could you not enjoy it? All right, leave that. There you go. Let me just show it to you because this looks cool. So yeah, Harder Mobs made this cute art piece I wanted to show off. Look at that. Look at how shiny that inner tube is. A protogen being all floaty. As much as I miss the summer vibe, I also don't. I'm glad that it's winter season. But also, summer just doesn't end here, okay? We're always staying life jacket, always staying buoyant around this season. But I wanted to show that off to you because, you know, it's cute art. It's cute art. I want to show off cute art. That's really it. Inflatable protogen? I have yet to see an inflatable protogen. You know, like a pool toy protogen? Or like, you know how you have pool toy Sonas and all that. I have not seen an inflatable or pool toy Protogen. In fact, I haven't seen a Protogen in a life jacket. Y'all are... I'm just saying. Y'all are holding out on me. Stop it. Also, thank you, Yorick, for the $5. I appreciate that. Here's your awesome channels in work. I'll be at A&A 2, and after that, AB. I don't know what AB is. Kineticon, RACC. I know Kineticon. Haven't been to it. And AACC. Hope to see you at A&A. Hey, you know, here's hoping. I mean, can't promise anything that you'll see me at the con because I'm still up in the air about going to it. Because, fun fact, Further Confusion is like sort of a week-long convention experience. I come back, I like chill for like a few days, maybe get a couple of videos out, and then I'm going to Anther, New England. And it's like... I don't want to burn myself out on cons either, so it's still up in the air if I'm going to be there, but, you know, if you get to see me, that's pretty cool. If not, no pressure, no worries. Protogen and life jacket on Beta's banner be like, okay, that's like a bust. You barely see the life jacket, okay? AB is Anime Boston. I've never been to Anime Boston. Huh. I'd like to try it at some point. I've heard good things about it. I've had family members and friends who have gone there every so often. Where did you get your fursuit? I got my Levi fursuit from Phoenix Nest. I have an unboxing video, or rather a suit-up video that I uploaded a while back. You should go and watch it. It's a pretty good one. Look at the cheek dot. You can barely see it. It's like right there. Not really a visible cheek dot, but you know what? A cheek dot nonetheless. Look at him. How about this? For every $5 donation we get, I'll do the whole, like... Actually, we got a $5 donation, so I can totally do it. Every $5, I'll do this. Of course, I got to do it from a distance because there's a candle lit over here. Beta, can I hug? No, I would not like any hugs. Also, this is a live stream. That's kind of weird to ask that. And follow you on Twitter. Do what you want. But still, I'm going to respectfully decline the hug. That's another thing I've realized recently, and I talked about this during MFF as well, and a couple of other conventions, I think FurPoc mainly, but, like, I've kind of realized, you know, with my time with being through, like, Furry and all that, I like giving and receiving hugs, but I'm a lot more comfy giving and receiving hugs from, like, friends. So, like, some strangers that might want hugs from me, like, when I'm not in fursuit or something like that, I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of meh about it, you know? Kind of so-so. I don't know if it's like a comfort thing of wanting to, you know, reciprocate affection in that sense to close friends, but, you know, I want to do that. So, little note for the future, if I decline a hug from you, it's not that you're awful. I want you to know that. I'm just like, it's personal comfort with wanting hugs from friends or wanting to give hugs to friends, you know? Also, keep in mind that most people that I meet are like strangers for the first time, so that's all. That must be annoying to reject people. No, I mean, you know, I'm just very I'm just very forward about it. I don't lie, you know. I'll be honest. It's like, hey, you know, I'm not really feeling a hug at the moment. And realistically, people shouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, it's my own personal comfort, so, you know. But still, I'm going to be very forward about it. I'm not going to lie. I might get tired of saying it, but at the same time, I'm still going to give a forward answer to every person. So, yeah. Also, I'm feeling a bit hot and toasty. So, I'm actually going to take off my hoodie. So, I'm going to step off screen to do it just in case my shirt comes off. Because that happens a lot of times. You know, my shirt just falls. You ever have that when you take off your hoodie? See, another video, another comic for Shep to do if Shep is here. Shep goes blep. You go to take off your pullover hoodie, and your shirt comes with you. It just attaches to the material of the inside of the hoodie, because that happens from time to time. The material on the inside, very, you know, very adhesive to other fabrics. And then your entire shirt comes with you. And it sucks, especially when you're out in public, too. So there you go. And you know, I'm actually going to send that message to Shep right now. Here's another relatable comic for you. We're sending it now instead of being like, you know, check it out later. Shep, comic idea. when you take off your pull over hoodie and it takes your shirt with you. Similar to the jacket over long sleeve shirt comic. Shep goes, Blep is too relatable. And I'm helping with ideas, so there you go. I know what it's like to struggle with ideas for content, so helping out someone who's helped me out, so that. Favorite type of chocolate? Either dark chocolate or white chocolate. Where do you get that? I have no clue where I got this shirt. Oh yeah, it's the Hydras. Hydra problems. One of them is flamboyant. It's pretty funny though. My Christmas gift to myself has finally arrived. Is it a new vacuum? I got a vacuum for Christmas. My parents got me a wireless vacuum for Christmas. And I love it. I've fallen in love. Hold on. Like, hold on. As an adult, like, how can you not enjoy a wireless vacuum? Like, it's already fully charged. The battery is pretty good. And you just turn it on. And you just... This is awesome! I love this! This is great! And now look at that. My desk is all vacuumed and there are no crumbs everywhere. Are you okay? I'm more than okay. I'm an adult, okay? When you get excited over things that make chores a little bit easier. Oh, yeah. Notice me? I feel like I should add notice me or like that phrase as a bannable offense. Like an Autobot just like blip. Bye. Or just like times out. Beta's a little too excited over vacuum. I'm just excited over enjoying adult chores. You know, just like, you ever have that? Like, you get something cool, and it's like, it makes your life so easier, and it's so satisfying. That's what I love. You know you're getting old when you get excited over an air fryer that your parents got you for your birthday. I remember I moved into my new apartment, and my parents got me a brand new air fryer. And I was... That was probably, like, the happiest I've been in a while, let me tell you. Genuinely. Dust Vessel. Ah, yes, it's not a vacuum cleaner. We forgot the name of it. So, Dust Vessel. Dust Sucker. Also, thank you, Kodako, for the $4 Super Chat donation. I think it's Super Chat? I don't know what that's called, but you sent me a cute little dog with a sticker, a bone. That's adorable. Thank you for that. But thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. It is a dust consumer. How long have you been a furry in the furry community? I'm new to the community, and so far I love it all. I've been in here for almost 5 years. 5 years it's almost been. An air fryer, whatever floats your boat. I love air fryers. Air fryers are amazing. Okay, life hack. You know how you might have leftover fries from like fast food or something, or like a restaurant? And usually it's like, it's really hard to get that crispiness back. To get that delicious texture of like a once freshly cooked meal with those fries. Life hack. You take the fries, you put it in the basket for the air fryer. A little bit of olive oil, toss in a little bit of that. Few cracks of salt and black pepper. Put in the air fryer for no more than a minute. Maybe a minute and a half. You have yourself some fresh, delicious fries from leftovers. And get this, sometimes, depending on the potato or the oil that they use to fry the fries, it's going to taste just like fries that you would get from a county fair. You ever been to a county fair and they have like a little stand with all like the just fries, and that's what they're getting? And you eat the fries and it's just like so oily and good and delicious. It's crisp. It's fluffy on the inside. Air fryers do that. There's your life hack. And that's not just an adult thing. That's a universal problem. Leftover fries. You don't know what to do with them. They suck. Air fry them. That's our whole big last stream of 2022. We're talking about air frying. Corn dog only? Corn dog air fry doesn't actually sound that bad. What a voice crack I just had. Jeez. Have you ever eaten butter on a Pop-Tart? No. This doesn't necessarily sound good. I don't know. There's such a thing as like too much fat and butter and sugars for me. I'm gonna be honest though. My air fryer has done more work than I have this entire year. Isn't that kind of funny to think about? You're now forklift certified? Hey, congrats! I heard that forklift certification is kind of tough to go through, but still, congrats on that. Good on you for getting that done. I got a dino mask. My dad forgot to buy me supplies for Christmas. Is that why I see a lot of dino masks? Because, like, I've seen them, like, for as long as I've, like, seen TikTok. I think they've been, like, the one... Ever since TikTok came to be in furry, I've seen dino masks. Is the reason why dino masks are so common is because they're so easy to make and put together, and they're cheap, and you can customize them however you want? I'm assuming that's literally the only reason why. Or one of the main reasons. Not the only reason. There's probably another fascination with it that I haven't understood. But I see dino masks everywhere. And this is not me bashing them, by the way. I think that they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I've seen... I swear, we're getting to that point in furry drama where, like, it's gonna, like... You know how you have the furry wheel of drama? I feel like dino masks is gonna come back. People are gonna be like, dino masks don't count as fursuits. They're disgusting and awful, and I hate them. And it's like, preach! Yes, slay queen! It's like, no, there's nothing wrong with them, you know? There really isn't anything wrong with dino masks. But still, you know. I've been kind of thinking of doing some video on that, too. I haven't seen too much coverage on that. Young furs prefer dino masks because of their accessibility when fursuits are outside of their budget. Thank you, Barack Obama, for the... I just realized that the advice you were giving me, or like the info you were giving me, was from Barack Obama. I like the name. We are overdue for a biannual major furry drama. That's true. The biggest furry drama that I've seen happen this year was MFF, which I did a video covering all that. The MFF yearly furry drama. The furry MFF room lottery. God, good times. You see, you'd think that with drama that's that repetitive year after year that it would get better. Or, like, you know, people would stop complaining about it. Nope, it just keeps going. It just keeps going, keeps winding up. How many furry haters have you encountered? In person, 0. A lot of them are kind of just obnoxious in person. From what I've understood. If you want a high YouTube moment, Quite uploaded a new video ranking the hottest FNAF characters, which seems interesting. I mean, I can do a tier list of that right now. I could just do a tier list in general. Maybe that's another big way of, like, ending off the year. A tier list, and then how it would change next year, you know? Seeing how things change from year to year. Just on the stream, how are you? If you're good, great. I'm glad. Also glad to be watching your stream. Very chill. Next fun. Are you a bot? That was a lot of, like, words all at once. I'm kidding, but still. I'm glad you're having very chill next fun. What are you doing in the thumbnail of this live stream? I mean, it's just supposed to be a peeking a little emote, sticker, whatever it is. It's an art piece, your character here I commissioned a while back. Can't remember who did it. Do a chip tier list? I'm not even a fan of chips as is, let me tell you. Hey, see ya, York. Take care. Make sure to charge your phone. Use really fast USB-C charging. That is the best charging that you can use for your phone. Someone ban him? Don't worry. It's a YouTube live stream. There's always someone to ban next. Also, you're fine. You're fine, Rico. Don't worry. I just think it's funny of like next fun. I'm having next fun. You know, I'm having next fun too. I hope the next 5 minutes are fun. I hope the 5 minutes after that are fun. Did I post about my live stream on my YouTube? Okay, so I did on YouTube. I did on Telegram and Twitter. So we're all good. Could you do a tier list of SCPs? I don't know most of them. I really don't know most of them. Next fun sounds really fun. Why Levi stick his tongue out on the sticker on your merch store? What is he going to eat? Well, I mean, it was Thanksgiving, so probably a really nice Thanksgiving turkey. Tier list of inflatables? Is there a tier list of inflatables? Let me look it up. '21 tier list. Gimme 21. What the hell is this? Oh, those are just inflatable decorations. No, those aren't inflatables. Yeah, there's no inflatable tier list that I can do. I've never heard of an inflatable tier list, but that would probably be up to, like, someone else to make. Because I just looked it up and nothing came up, so, you know, hey, there's a market for that. If you want to make an inflatable tier list based on furry inflatables or just inflatables or pool toys or whatnot, feel free to do that. I'm going to be honest, I love it when you read my chat messages. It makes me feel all warm and happy inside. I mean, you don't need to at me as well, I'm just saying. But still, I mean, I assume that's what everyone feels and wants, you know, their message to be read or acknowledged, especially in a stream where I'm just talking to chat. I'm not doing anything else, you know. List of BuzzFeed articles about furries. I think I've been over a bunch of those before. I also went over a really good article made recently about furries, which was specifically about the moms of furries. See, I've done a lot of good recap stuff on things involving the furry community, on like what furries are up to, what they're doing. You know? You reading our comments is appreciated, Beta. I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to do, to be honest. There's really nothing else that I can think of to do. The only thing that I can talk about now is promotion of, like, all my other things, like Patreon, you know, my channel memberships thing. That's another thing I want to do for this year. I want to nail the different tiers of, like, channel members on here. But I don't know what else to offer for, like, channel memberships or channel members. You better not read mine too late. Also, please keep this in English only, chat. Please and thanks. I'd appreciate it if you could. Thank you. Live chat is a vessel for comments. The live chat is a vessel for, like, the average Discord DM. What kind of art do you want, Beta? What do you mean? Is this, like, in an ideal world, like, if I could choose any furry commission I'd want right now, what would I want? I don't know. Do you have 7TV? Never heard of it. I listen to your videos while playing City Skylines. I mean, I've been told a lot of times that my videos are good background noise. I feel like that's the goal. Like, if I have a good enough voice for, like, background noise or something that you can enjoy and listen to while you're doing something else, I feel like that's, like, the highest honor you can have as a content creator. Is that right? I don't know. I always thought it was. And obviously, you know, I want, like, full attention and, you know, interaction, but for being background noise, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, you are right. Quite did just upload a FNAF character tier list. I gotta do more tier lists. I realize that there's a lot of furry tier lists that I haven't even gone over yet, and I feel like if I go back to that, it might be fun. What happened to the character stills? Haven't seen them in a hot minute. Just haven't done the videos of them on this channel. I have them on another channel. You should check out my Beta Shorts channel, which is being repurposed into an info channel for furry stuff. I use your live stream as hold music. Fair enough. commentary drama videos. Don't group me in with commentary drama videos. But at the same time, you know, they have some pretty interesting video essays. I will tell you. The commentary community has gotten better in terms of, like, the quality of videos they put out. In terms of just, like, making quality very, very good and watchable video essays. So, you know what? If I can stand alongside that, I'm happy. Tier list of noodles. I mean, there's a tier list of anything that I can do. You should play Hot Wheels? I should. I also saw that you got me that for me, Slick, which also thank you. Play Hot Wheels sometime. I have been playing through the new Pokemon recently. I did start that fresh as like a playthrough on Twitch, which I'm kind of tempted to keep streaming after this. Like, keep streaming, go over to Twitch and play Pokemon. But yeah, thank you again for that, by the way, Slick. Thank you for the stream gift. It means a lot. Did you know? No, I didn't know. I never know. I never know what's going on. Don't worry. I like your hair. Thank you. I'm glad you do. Do you do like gaming, meme review, or just chill streams? I do a mix of those. I try to have something that I want to do. Like, just being a gaming streamer is nice, but I feel like it's not gonna make me stand out amongst others, especially in a very competitive market like YouTube, so, you know. I'm trying new things here and there, but I'm mainly gonna be sticking with, like, the reactionary review-style content. Not really game reviews, but just, like, enjoy the personality and let that go through with what we're doing. So, yeah. The more I, like, separate the content, I feel like I'll be able to, you know, you'll be able to enjoy which specific content you enjoy from me, instead of it being, like, so mixed together, you know? Favorite day? I don't know. When is Furry Inflation Day again? That's probably my favorite day, maybe. What makes someone a furry? It's if they want to be a furry. That's another thing that I forgot to clarify in my furry info video of, like, what is a furry? It's someone who likes anthropomorphic animal characters. However, it's a self-applied label. Because you can enjoy anthropomorphic animal characters without being a furry. So, you know, what are you supposed to do? You just do, oh, I like Zootopia, fuck, I'm a furry now. No. You don't have to be a furry. It's more of, like, a self-acknowledgement of, like, you want to be a part of the community. You want to be considered as one. That's why it's a self-applied label. So that's something that I need to add potentially in a follow-up video. Because it's not the correct definition. You know. Favorite Mario Kart character? I remember on Nintendo DS, like Mario Kart DS, I would play Waluigi. And I think I'd use, like, Rob's vehicle. I think that was the best option just in general for that game. Waluigi with Rob's cart. Yeah. Very well said. Thank you. I'm glad that people agree with Waluigi. I know that there's probably some stream delay, so you're probably talking about the furry thing rather than Waluigi. Anyways, what should we do now, Chad? Kind of unsure as to what to do now. Hi, Nexka. I haven't had my Telegram open on my PC, but I can answer you real quick if you would like. I'll do the thing. Oh, damn, I gotta figure it out. I gotta check in with our other friend, because I'm picking up... If we're going to a party, I'm picking up our other friend, but I'd pick you up before, on our way over, and then we go. So I gotta figure out timing and all that. So yeah, I gotta ask our other friend first. Next, sorry, I'm like planning stuff for like, you know, what happened to the Uber Eats issue? Oh my god, that's another story from the stream from yesterday. That was so fun. God, now you're mentioning Uber Eats, and now I'm really hungry. Now I want food. I gotta take care of this first, chat. Don't you worry. And then we're getting back to whatever we're doing. I don't know what it was. Eat meat ramen? Eat rat meat? That sounds awful. I almost saw meat ramen, and that sounded good. You had Shake Shack? I wish I had Shake Shack. Shake Shack's hit or miss a lot of times. I've had it before. It's been very hit or miss. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. You want to stay late into the night. 2 a.m. latest. Wednesday? Question mark? Don't you love planning things for the weekend when you're still working, theoretically? I mean, that's what you gotta do sometimes. This is my life. He does take fan art. You can add him on Twitter, post it in FANART channel on Discord, or email. Yes, correct. That is the answer to your question about fan art. Discord link is in the description. Same thing with the link to any other way to support me if you'd like. Just saying. What's your beta gif? I'm assuming that's their name. You mean the little gif of them dancing in the bottom left? Yeah, that's the little gif. They're just dancing. You know what I want to get for like an art piece? And I got to figure out how I can get some sort of like animation for this. I would like to get... You ever see like how a tumbleweed is? You ever see that art piece of like Levi or Beta in that overinflated round life jacket? I want to get an animation of him just bouncing along, rolling like a tumbleweed, you know? You ever see how a tumbleweed rolls when it's caught up in the wind? I want an animation like that. One day. But I gotta find an artist who'd be able to do it. What is your name of your Fursona, Beta? It's Beta. Whoa. Do you ever play VRChat/Rec Room? I do play VRChat every so often. I want to finish up and play like a couple of VRChat videos down the line. Genuinely. I have a couple of ideas for what I want to do. I actually have a potential collab idea that I want to do with Rail. If you all happen to know Rail. He streams on YouTube too, so you probably have seen his streams. But I'm looking to do a potential collab with him at some point, if he's interested. But I got to hit him up about it. But it would involve VRChat, or would involve some sort of like co-video, co-stream sort of thing we do. And, you know, I'd want to do that with him. So yeah, that's another thing I want to do in VRChat. I think VRChat is one of those niche things that I want to do here and there, but I don't want to give too much of it because I don't want to become like a VRChat streamer. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I just kind of like the IRL interaction aspect of things. So maybe I'll just like dabble in it here and there, and if it does well, oh well. If it doesn't do well, oh well. I can say I can go back to what I was doing before. So yeah. VRChat is pretty fun. I do want to get back into it this year. Because I think Furality is in February this next year, right? I want to do an actual convention video from Furality. I feel like that would be pretty fun. Because the VR realm is I'm going to be honest, was kind of run by furries. It's either like weebs, fans of anime, or furries that just own the VRChat realm. Like, that's the VTubers we see nowadays. Like, VTubers, like, big streamers that stream as VTube models. They're either furries, or they're anime characters, or there's some other, like, animal hybrid thing. So, you know. Do you dabble in the dark arts? What is this, Harry Potter? No. No. Do you know a changed fan game called Kaiju Paradise? I did a video on that a while back. You should go and check it out. The Furry Roblox experience. Which I have to potentially do a follow-up video of playing every Roblox furry game ever. The payment to register for rallies like the real ones is only like $10. I know. I remember when conventions were $10 to attend. Good times. But still, you know, one thing that I've noticed with, like, conventions, even though the convention registration prices have gone up, I've seen that a lot more of, like, the performers and, like, dealers and people running the con are actually, like, what is it? They're given, like, payment for, like, performing at the con. They're giving, what's the word? The word's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. But yeah, they're supported by the convention to come and help the convention happen. Compensation. That's the word, see? They're given compensation to be at the convention and to help, you know, run it. So it's kind of, you know, it's nice to see. As, like, that's what I really want. If my convention badge is going to be like $5, $10, $20 more expensive for the weekend, I'd rather it go towards something where the convention is better in either quality or performance, or things are a bit smoother, or someone is compensated properly. That's what I'd go for. What is your favorite thing to get at Starbucks? Because one day I will get Starbucks for you and bring it to you at a convention. In all due respect, I appreciate that. If you want to give me Starbucks, though, just give me like a gift card or something. If someone hands me like a drink at a con, nothing against you, I'm not drinking that. Just personally, unless it's sealed, like a can of like Red Bull or something, I'm not drinking that. Just because, you know, you don't know where that drink has been beforehand. And that's all. You know, I just don't trust it. So at the same time, you know, if you want to get me Starbucks at a con, you know, gift cards do exist. Or I think I have a coffee or something. Or, you know, you can donate and say, hey, specifically for Starbucks or something. But if you want to know what my go-to Starbucks order is, it is usually either a Grande Nitro Cold Brew with sweet cream. I had that earlier today. If I really need the caffeine in me, I'll have that. If not, I usually go for a Venti or Trenta Cold Brew coffee with either pumpkin sauce or caramel sweetener, and either half and half or oat milk, or extra oat milk, because, you know, oat milk's better. I just like it when my coffee isn't too dark, so extra oat milk, extra splash of oat milk. That's what I usually go for. But yeah. My first Steam I managed to catch. I tried to open YouTube on my laptop, but it wouldn't work. Well, you're here now, so hell yeah. Isn't Starbucks very expensive for the actual product? It is. That's why I just kind of brew coffee and refrigerate it, and then I have iced coffee the next morning. I'm a coffee fiend. I don't think there has been a morning where I haven't had coffee. You know? How do you keep your fursuit clean? Just wash it when it needs to be washed. If you wore your fursuit and sweat, just be mindful that it might need a clean or a wash. And keep it in an area that's well ventilated, where also dust buildup wouldn't be. And the Bissell Little Green, yes, I use that too. I should do another stream where I go over or clean my fursuit head fully again, because I did that before. I did a live stream a while back where I just cleaned my fursuit head, and that was the whole stream. Chill vibes right now. I'm loving it. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying to give off chill vibes. We haven't done anything, which nothing wrong with that. Just hanging out and having a good time. Nothing wrong with that either. I enjoy that. It's fun. Anything else going on this weekend, Sean? Anything fun going on for you? The only plan that I have is to potentially and hopefully see my boyfriend this weekend, because he's moving up. He flew in yesterday, and he's moving up to closer to me. And I haven't seen him since September, and I'm really excited to see him. And hopefully I'll get to see him tomorrow, because there's a party going on that I'd love to go to. So I gotta plan that. It'll be exciting, though. So I'll get to see him, even if it'll only be for a little bit. And then I'll get to see him more the week after, because we're going to FC together, and then A&E, which I might be staying at his place for us to go to. So, you know, yeah. Looking forward to it. Will you ever introduce the boyfriend on stream sometime? He's been on my streams before. We've literally, like, he's just been chilling in my... When he came to visit in September, he was literally on every Twitch stream of mine. He just hung out in the back. So, you know, I've been considering doing, like, some other videos with him. Like, we go over furry boyfriend memes, and we see how, like, relatable they are. Because, like, there is one where I'm like, you know what? I do this to Nexka all the time. I do this to him all the time. Where, like, we'll have a cute romantic moment of, like, oh, I love you so much, and we just smooch. And then I'll think of, like, you ever see, it's like, I think it's called Duncan and Eddie. You know the comic with, like, the crocodile, and I think, like, the other character, and they're, like, a cute gay couple, and they do, like, such uncanny valley stuff, or at least you have the weird gremlin-y boyfriend that's just like, oh, we're so cute together, I love you, and then they smooch, and then they make eye contact, and then Duncan's just like, I can fit your whole head in my mouth. And the other one's like, why would you say that? I do the same thing to Nexka all the time. It's just like we'll just have a cute moment together, and I'll make eye contact with him, and I'll scrunch my nose. I'm like, do I have a booger in my nose? It's kind of itchy. And he'd be like, why do you speak? And he'd just be like, okay, I'm done. Goodbye. Like, we just have gremlin moments with one another. So that's something that I want to do in the future, where him and I go over some, like, furry memes that are about, like, relationships and couples, you know? Because, like, we totally do that, and it's so funny to see. Make them gay. I mean, we are gay. So, there you go. But yeah, I love Duncan and Eddie. I love that comic. Love that whole comic series. Is it a deer? I can't remember. Oh, man. I want what they had. I think all of us do. We always see, like, relationship goals and like, couples. And it's like, we want that. But I also realize, like, oh, shit, I do have that. That's awesome. I love this. You know who is, like, a real relationship goal? If we're counting just any sort of fictional media? The Addams Family. With, Gomez Addams and Morticia Addams. Those two are, like, high-key relationship goals. Have you seen how they interact with one another as a couple? They are perfect. Gomez literally, like, married, what, 20-plus years later, still thinks, like, Morticia is, like, the most beautiful, like, person, the most beautiful creature he's ever seen. It's like, yeah, that is full-time relationship goals. That is marriage goals. So yeah, if you've ever seen The Addams Family, or if you've seen Wednesday, which is an amazing show and you should watch it, I've been enjoying it. Morticia and Gomez are the ideal, like, relationship, in my opinion. Actual power couple. Exactly. I love seeing them interact. How long are you planning on streaming? Honestly, I'm still coasting here. I'm having a good time hanging out and chatting. I think that's really all we need to do sometimes with a nice chill stream on here. I feel like if we have things we do, we can get lost in it, and I feel like it's not as chill. It's very hyper. I like hyper, but especially today, I want to relax. I woke up at 2. I tried to scramble to get some YouTube short together today, which if you haven't seen it, go and watch my YouTube short that I uploaded today. It's a pretty good one. Just finish your latest Quite video, good sauce. I didn't even try with that one. I literally just was like, Furry reacts to Quite reacts to furries. And that's the video. That's pretty much it. And then I give some commentary here and there on, like, some of Quite's jokes and comments and whatnot, and people like it, so, you know. Can't wait for furry videos next year. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the furry info videos I'm going to be releasing next year. I'm going to have it be sort of like the channel. I want it to act as a guide, as like a go-to series on like everything that you would need to know about furries. As like simple, as intricate, as detailed as I can get. Everything that you need is all there. So whenever you need to tell whoever about being a furry, or you need to teach them more about it, I don't know why I became Southern there. I need to teach them more about it. You can just click on that channel. Everything will be there. But yeah, that'll be later. I don't have any videos uploaded at the time. Granted, I'm thinking of taking some of my old uploads, like on my old videos on my main channel, and taking them and uploading them there, but I don't know if that's the right move just yet. I'm thinking just revamping the whole series would be a good idea. But I also need to find an editor who would be able to do those character still style videos of those furry info stuff and make what I'm looking for. So if you're an editor, hit me up. And you know how to do those videos that I'm talking about. Favorite Sonic game? Probably Unleashed. Unleashed or Generations. I really like Shadow the Hedgehog as sort of a nostalgic trip. I like Sonic Heroes every so often. I really like Frontiers. What else do I like? I feel like Unleashed is one of my favorites. Unleashed and Generations really are like some of the best. Just remove the Werehog stages and you, I enjoy Sonic Unleashed even more so. Sonic Colors, never played it. Don't really know if I'd enjoy it. Same thing with Lost World. Sonic Frontiers is actually really good. Like, I was shocked how good it was. Like, my expectations were very, very low knowing how Sonic games are, but this, like, it delivered. Ian Flynn did an amazing job, yet again. I mean, yeah, Frontiers is going to be like $40. It's going to be like full release price for a bit. It just came out in November. I don't really have a favorite Sonic song either. I like a bunch of them. I know Sonic, at least Sonic Team or like Sega Sounds Studios or whatever it's called, they go in with the soundtracks in every Sonic game. Like every single one. They go in. And they have no right being as good as they are. I think the music is what makes half of it, too. But yeah. Let me check Twitter real quick, see if anything fun's going on there. Here's a question as well. Because I mentioned the whole channel membership thing that I want to, like, promote more of this year as like sort of passive income on YouTube for videos and whatnot. What sort of benefits would you like to see potentially for like channel members? Like, you know the little join button with people with the life jacket next to their name on YouTube? First off, I gotta figure out why YouTube hasn't allowed me to gift channel memberships or allow my channel to be given or give channel memberships, because that's still something you just can't do. I don't know why. But the other thing, what would you like to potentially see for, like, rewards from it? Oh, right, I gotta add the role in the Discord server. That's a bot that I have to add in for Discord, but I've been working on the server here and there. But yes, that's another thing. Also, thank you, Jake, for renewing your channel membership for 3 years. 3 months. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I do have to add a role into the server for channel members as well. Because I already have one for Twitch subs, but I know that there's a bot that automatically adds it in. So, yeah. Autographs, I feel like that's more of a Patreon thing that I want to do, like monthly, bi-monthly, or tri-monthly, like rewards, like where I send out a nice little card or something to patrons. Like, I want to do Christmas cards this year. Low-key, I wish I did Christmas cards again this year for, like, patrons and supporters and friends and all that. Which I know that kind of sounds weird to do with, like, you know, you're paying for a Christmas card, but it's a nice little fun, endearing thing that I've been wanting to do. I miss doing it, like, years past, and I kind of want to try it again, but I totally missed the mark on it. But I did take some good fursuit photos while next to my Christmas tree, so I'm set for next year. The Discord is kind of mid. I mean, it's supposed to be whatever you make of it. It's really it. It's whatever you want from it. I'm down to any critiques or criticisms in the future for, like, anything that you want to see on the Discord. So, you know, suggestions are open. I have to go by. Oh, okay. Well, as soon as I pay attention to someone that could give some quality criticism, it's like, oh, I'm going by. Hey, this sucks. This is kind of mid. Also bye. It's like, okay. Thanks for the contribution. I just think it's funny. But also, thank you, Bennett, for the 2-month resub as well. Or 2-month channel membership as well. I love your Levi fursuit. It's so fluffy. Can't wait for more furry convention next year. Also, can I brush your tail if you want? Nah, I'm going to have to decline that. But still, thank you for the support. It does mean a lot. And hey, look, you get access to life jacket emotes, which is also something I need to do. I need to commission new emotes specifically for channel memberships here, because I feel like they're kind of mid. I could definitely do better with them. I totally might hit up Russ and be like, hey, can I throw money at you again? Okay, thanks. Now, hold on. Well, you can if you want. I'm just saying, you're allowed to have the opinion that the Discord server's mid. And, you know, I want it to be a fun place for people to go to. And if it's not, that's fair enough. But I really encourage, if you don't like anything about the server, to give some feedback on it, on things that I can change or things that I can improve. I encourage it. It's not necessary. The Discord doesn't have much activity for its size. I think that's fair. There's usually people chatting in general. I'm not really sure what to do to improve activity on it. Granted, it's, you know, role selection is a bit limited. That too. A lot of it does come down to supporters and all that, but, you know. But I do definitely get that. I have been meaning to add in some sort of, like, color or role selector or something to add potentially, like, oh, hobbies that you have. Oh, are you an artist? Well, you can choose this role, say that you're an artist, and, you know, that's something you have in common already. So, you know, thinking of doing that, though. So that actually does help. So thank you for the feedback on that. That did segue me into another idea of, like, oh, I could have, like, different things or hobbies that people are interested in, and have that be, like, a subcategory in the server that you're interested in. Oh, you're an artist, you take commissions, well, you can advertise them or something like that, you know? So yeah, thanks for the feedback. I appreciate that. You gave me a good idea on how to move things around a bit. Have you done any improvements on your fursuit eye cover project? Not yet. I need to get some Taylor's tape. Taylor's measuring tape, or yeah, I think that's what it is. So I need to do that, and I want to get a 3D printer, which I gotta get the money for that eventually, but I will get a 3D printer so I can get the base of what I'm trying to make with that. Also, my thing's blinking here. Is my phone charging? Oh, it is. It's fully charged. Look at that. Opinion on South Park? Eh. I think it's kind of neat that that power from Chainsaw Man was inspired by Cartman from South Park. That's really funny, though. That is super funny. Not a fan of South Park personally, but I think that little tidbit of it is kind of funny. Team Uwu or Team OO? Neither. I think having long-lasting, interesting conversations and interactions without having to use terms like OO, Uwu, or roleplay to that extent is a lot more endearing and creates a better relationship between you and the person you're interacting with. Facts. I don't know what I just said, but I hope it made sense. Levi has a son? No. I mean, I have a mini Levi, a little plush Levi, which is available if you want to buy my plush. Fruit punch, fine. It's fine. Also, sup, Javi? How you doing? What else could we do? Could switch over and keep playing Pokemon, to be honest. I've been meaning to keep playing that again. Though, granted, do we keep streaming it here, or do we move over to Twitch, is the question. I don't know. Do you sell t-shirts? I think I still have my Stay Life Jacket t-shirt available. Let me actually see. It is still available. Yeah, my Stay Life Jacket premium tee. It is still available. Yeah, I think I tagged a product in the stream. Customize? Huh, I guess it only has one version of it. Oh, well. Pin product. Well, just in case you need to see it, I have my shirt available. Does Levi have a removable tongue? He does not. It's all just one. It's all one tongue right there. And also, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Try here because there is less ads here. You know, I could. But then I have to switch to my VTuber model, too. Is it rude to ask someone what their fursona is? Why would it be? Really shouldn't be. It's not like, you know, you're asking them how much money they're making. I'm surprised that you don't restream on both. You can't restream on both. That is against terms of service to stream on two platforms at the same time. At least I think with Twitch and YouTube. And I also like to separate content somewhat, you know, like keep gaming content on Twitch and then re-upload my VODs to my VODs channel. And then keep chill, fun, vibing, talking conversations here. But yeah. I did not know that. Yeah, it's something that I believe that Twitch has implemented, and same with YouTube. I mean, of course, I just mainly don't stream to two places at once because I just want the interaction all here, you know, in one place. I'm also surprised that I streamed for as long as I did yesterday because it was literally like I streamed for 8 hours and played Pokemon for like 4 of them. And I still have to cut down that VOD and upload it to my VODs channel too, by the way. So apologies for that not being up just yet. I got 50 coffees. God, I wish that was me. I could go for a coffee right now. Will we make another Ship Goes Blep video? Probably. I mean, knowing we're about to go into the month that is January and February, which is technically adpocalypse season for like YouTubers and content creators, I'm gonna need to up my revenue somehow. So I'm gonna be trying to pay my rent with a Shep Goes Blep video. Well, I joke about that a lot, but it is kind of true to an extent. I mean, I try to keep it real, is all. You too, Rico. Hope you have a good rest of your year, and hope 2023 is good to you. I hope it's good to me, personally. Probably will be. Should be. Maybe. I don't know. What do I do now? What do people do for streams? You watch other streamers on here, right? What do they do here? How are YouTube streams different from Twitch streams? I'm out of the loop with how to stream. Teach me how to stream, even though we're live here streaming with like over 100 people. 2023 has to be our... I think 2023 is our redemption year. I know it's that way for like me and Kyle and like other friends of mine. Like, we're just going into next year like, you know what? This is it. This is our redemption year. This year has sucked so bad. We're going into the new year. Things are going to be better. We got new plans, fun things we're doing. It's going to be great. Even after finals, there's still so much to do, you know? I mean, I haven't had to worry about finals because I've been graduated since 2020. Yeah, 2020. Do you draw? No. I've been kind of interested in it. But it would be mainly for, like, personal projects that I'd want to draw. Maybe. Maybe. The only streamer you watch is me? Well, I'm flattered, first off. That means a lot. But still. I highly encourage checking out other streamers, too. You know? That's kind of something you don't hear other people saying. That's not supposed to play off my streaming capabilities. Just like, hey, you know, if you want to check out other people's streams, I highly encourage it. But hey, you know, if you enjoy what I'm doing now, which is just chilling here, looking at art that I can't show on the stream for reasons, you know, then just interacting with you, that's all I can... I'll keep doing that. Also, I forgot... I don't know how I completely forgot this, but I have some good news. Because on Twitch, I talked about this. I put in an order form with a VTube 3D modeler. A 3D modeler who does, like, VTuber stuff. I've been wanting to get a Levi model made. Like, from the ground up. With a fully customizable and inflatable life jacket. I put in an order for a form. I put in a form order to see if I would be accepted. And I was accepted for one of their commission slots. So, I'm going to be paying them soon. But, hopefully sometime midway through 2023, we'll be seeing a brand new VTuber Levi coming soon. With a fully customizable inflatable life jacket. So yeah. Little fun announcements. I got accepted for the slot. I'll be paying them hopefully soon. And we'll be getting everything started. I'm going to keep the whole maker and all that a surprise because it's going to look... honestly, I really am excited to see Levi in this style. He's going to look so adventurous. He's going to have the goggles. He's going to have the life jacket. He's going to have so much. I'm really looking forward to it. It's exciting. RGB gaming life jacket? I wonder if this modeler could totally do that. An RGB life jacket. I'm sure that there's some setting that they might have for, like, customizing the life jacket however I'd like. Like, different colors. That wouldn't be a bad idea, an RGB life jacket setting. What is your opinion on the current state of video games being released in a completely unfinished state and just being updated to fix it? I mean... that's just what game studios want nowadays, you know. Not too many game studios are doing the whole thing of, like, putting games out after, like, years of production. Everyone wants, like, a game released every year. Especially from some companies, like, you know, Call of Duty is released once a year. It's been for the past few years, but, like, the quality of these games is getting higher and higher with graphics and different features and functions. But at the same time, they need to be polished. It's like the Pokemon games, you know. Especially Scarlet and Violet. They're very buggy. They're great games. Like, really, the story is great. The gameplay is fantastic. But they're just pushed out at a time where they needed that extra month or couple of months or maybe even a year to polish it so that it runs. I just think that games need to take a step back and, you know, do that. Take that time to make the content or make the video or game itself better. Why am I talking about videos now? I think some studios have tried to do that, but, you know, there's always that desire to make profit as soon as possible. And, you know, I can understand that. It's a grind out there. But at the same time, I think eventually the market is going to catch on and they're going to be sick of it. So they might just wait until a game is released after it's released. It's kind of like, what's a game that released that a year later? Like Halo Infinite, for example. Like, it's a good game. It was good for what it was, but there was a lot of features in multiplayer that people wanted that they didn't release till a year later. So people are hopping back on that game now that it's been released. It's kind of... It's unfortunate that that's the state of how games are nowadays, but, you know, I think the market and consumers are going to be a bit more wary of that. They're just dropping these games way too frequently, just the quality is just eh. I mean, some of these games have been great. Sonic Frontiers was good. A little buggy, but still good. God of War Ragnarok was amazing. Elden Ring was amazing. We got some pretty banger games this year. And next year looks pretty promising. Beta, do you know what Left 4 Dead is? Nah, never heard of it. Never heard of it. What's the story behind your Twitter profile picture looking like Alejandro from Total Drama? I was going over people's Fursuit Friday photos for a video, and someone had their profile picture as, like, Justin from Total Drama Island, but it was their Fursona. And I'm like, holy crap, I need that now. And I said this on stream, and, like, 3 different people made art of my Sona Levi as Justin from Total Drama Island. So I have like a mini army of Justins, and it's cursed, and I love it. And that's my profile picture on Twitter. I feel like it scares people away, though. That's the only issue I have with it, is like, I love it, but at the same time, I feel like it's counterintuitive to like marketing as a furry, you know? Like with a furry, you're supposed to be cute, ooh-woo, you know, a very recognizable and clickable profile picture. I feel like people are scared to click on it. So I might need to get a new profile picture soon. Oh, this is the power you have. I try to hold a little bit of power in the meme realm, whatever that means that I just said. I don't know what I just said, but okay. Also, this is a shameless self-promo. Follow me on Twitter. Hey, you get updates on everything I'm doing, even though I haven't tweeted in, like, a week. Oh. Chris from Total Drama Island is hot. Doesn't he go insane? Isn't that his story at the end of, like, the series? He goes crazy? Damn. What do your personas mean to me? I have a video coming out eventually that explains that. But yeah, I go over the history, the origin story of all my personas and explain them. Then I'll have to do a video explaining the whole life jacket thing again, because I don't think I did a good job talking about that. I just got banned in a Discord server saying L plus ratio plus I'm a patron, so my opinion matters more to a moderator. I mean, you ever hear the saying, F around and find out? Fuck around and find out? That kind of applies to what you did. So, you found out. Hey, I don't condone what you did, let me tell you that. that is an L, in my opinion. So, I don't know what to tell you. F around and find out. It's my favorite video. Can we go and look at it now? Can we look at this? Can we do something? Let's do something. Let's look around. Here we are. F around and find out. Lesson of the decade. It's a pretty good one. Let's take a look at it together. I just looked this up on YouTube. A lot of videos are coming up from music videos, but this is what I'm talking about. You ever see this? This is accurate. This is like a life lesson for all of us. This is from TikTok, apparently.
All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to do it. So first we have to decide how much do...
I love that. Whether or not this guy is an actual teacher or professor, he definitely gives off the vibe of knowing how to give a lecture or a presentation. And that's what I love. You know, even if you aren't like a teacher or a lecturer, you can know how to do this. You know how to do this just because, like, you just give off the energy. I mean, he's got the button-up plaid shirt. He's got the glasses. I feel like he is a teacher. I feel like he is.
I want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. And that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down.
Oh, I forgot about gradients. Oh, that's such a Calculus 4 term. Jeez, I hated gradients. But yeah, this is you know, I'm not gonna paraphrase it. Let's watch it.
Where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
So many fucking songs are being recommended of it now. And I watch one Nile Red video, and I get recommended them all the time. But yeah, that's a very applicable to real life lesson that we can all learn today. That we can all keep in mind today. Was I getting recommended a video on like the supply versus demand now? Jeez, I don't know if I want that just yet. But yeah, there you go. The more you F around, the more you're going to find out. And that's a case-by-case scenario that's very applicable to everyone nowadays. And I just want you all to know that. Also, York, thanks for the $5 super chat as well. I appreciate that. Oh, not that. I want to play music. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Here's to your channel. Again, where can I send my Fursona ref sheet for you to critique? I will be rating and reviewing Fursonas on my Discord server. That's actually another thing. I've started doing a viewer submission video each month or twice a month that I want to do, where I go over your guys' Fursonas. So in my Discord server, there's a viewer submission section where you can put in, you know, your Fursona's ref sheet, your Fursona, their character, and then I can go over them. So if you want me to honestly rate your Fursonas, I will rate them based on, you know, the character, creativity, and all that. It's in my Discord server, so you can join my Discord if you want to be a part of that potential video. I get recommendations for furry videos. Huh, I wonder why. But also, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Also, like I said before, for every $5, I will do this. There we go. He's fallen down. I had to fix him. What's going on with the inside of your head? Is that just the foam? Oh, it's just the foam on the inside. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not the material. Ah, it's loud. What happened? It's so loud.
Evening, Beta.
Evening. Chris, what the hell?
But I digress. I found you through
Holy
your
shit,
Dutch
thank
Angel
you for...
Dragon video, as I have one as my Sona. Thank you for your positivity and entertaining content.
Oh, God damn, that is very generous of you. $100 donation? Thank you so much for that. Oh my God, that is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much for the donation and for the support. I mean, I guess I'm going VTuber now, according to, you know, the donation goal, but thank you so much. That is very generous of you. I'm glad that, you know, my Dutch Angel Dragon video could help you out a little bit. I mean, I've been trying to do like the furry info videos here and there. I'm trying to revamp the series a bit more in the future. So, you know, I'll be making another one eventually. Maybe a breakdown of one in the future, an updated one. One that's more applicable to real time and all that. But still, thank you so much for the kind words and the donation. Thank you so much, Chris. Or by Maruzura. I like that name. Yeah, Dutch Angel Dragons are pretty cool. I honestly, like, outside of, you know, protogens and all that and, like, the other species that I did, I probably had the most fun doing that video for the furry fandom species one. Just reminiscing about it. That was probably the most fun I ever had making one. Because I was also working with D or Eno or the Dutch Angel Dragon creator. And that was just, it was so nice to be collaborating and working with them on that. So, you know, I had fun. I had fun doing that. Life jackets are not available for non-members here. I mean, you can use a life jacket emote if you do become a channel member, and it does support what I do on here. So I'm just saying, advertising that. But still, thank you so much for the donation. That is very generous of you. Either way, donation goal fulfilled. I got to become a VTuber now. So you know what? This will be... Is this the first time I'll be my Tatum for a live stream on here? Maybe. I'll go Tatum for a little bit. Let's do it. Why not? I got to get the model all together. So life jacket, Tatum. There you go. And then I got to open the Tifa or the other program that helps me throw things at other things. So yeah. And then I can go full on VTuber. I'll be all fluffy. And that way you won't see me picking my nose or anything like that. Or scratching my... Yeah. You won't have to see any of that. Opinions on KFC getting rid of popcorn chicken? Isn't that their one selling point? The famous bowl as being like the one thing that they do? I know their tendies are actually pretty good, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. Like, they're actually really good. All right, hold on. Let's switch over. Do I become Tatum? Hello? Hello? Oh, there we go. Hi, there I am. I have knee-high socks, and they're so comfy. Apparently, they're called programming socks. Programming socks. That sounds so much better. I want programming socks now. So I got to remove the Twitch sub goal, and then the VTuber goal I can just have there, floating there. There you go. Look at me. I'm a Tatum now. I got to reset my position real quick because I'm not equalized. I'm not looking directly where I should be. There we go. It was a bit uncanny, but now it works. Hey, now you're throwing things at me. I swear to God. Programming socks are the best. I need some programming socks. I don't have programming socks. I do need some. One day, though. Also, I could totally add that to, like, my whole throne thing, which, if you didn't know, chat, just another reminder, I do have a throne, which is basically a way for you to buy streamers... things that they might be able to use on stream or things they'll be able to utilize. So, like, I have a link to my throne in the description, and it's, like, basically a way for you to buy things for your favorite streamer, whether it's a nice gift or something that they can use on stream or a video. I usually throw in a good mix of things. Like, I think I threw in one of the big inflatable ball suits on there. Granted, you know, it's a $400 purchase, but I did add it at some point. And, you know what? I got a bunch of things that I'm going to be adding there. Also, holy crap, what the hell? How do I say your name? Theraginsons. The Raging Sands. Raging Sands. Theraginsons. I don't know how to say your name. Please tell me how to say your name. Thank you for the $200 super chat. Just out of nowhere. That's very kind of you. I just discussed your channel yesterday. I love your content. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. That is very, very generous of you. Here, you know what? Just for this stream, I'll inflate my life jacket. Just for you and for the... That's very generous of you. Thank you. You inflated me. Oh, that was instant inflation. You inflated my life jacket. There you go. Life jacket inflated. There you go. Now I'm safe and super buoyant. I'm super buoyant in these rough waters going into the new year. But still, thank you so much for the $200 super chat. That is so, so kind and so, so generous of you. Thank you so much for the support with that. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. He looks just like my cat. Look! I mean, the Tatum does kind of look like a cat, but I will be, you know, eventually a full-on Sheppy at some point, so that'll be later. Later on in life. The Raging Sands. It's the Raging Sands. Okay. Sands? But still... Thank you so much for the donation. That is very, very, very generous of you, and it very much means a lot. Look, the bounce is real. Look, that's what I'm doing here. The whole purpose of the life jacket inflating is just supposed to be extra buoyancy, you know, just in case, you know, you're not floaty enough. You can be extra floaty. So yeah. That's why I have the whole life jacket inflating thing. The only thing that I'm missing from that is an inflation and a deflation sound, which would be kind of funny. You know, if I could just spam it and just hit the button and it just keeps making the noise. It's just funny. You know, it's like a whoopee cushion. But still, thank you so much. Seriously. I know I've said that many times, but that is a very, very, very generous donation. Can I make fan art for you? Yes. Beta has fully embraced being a VTuber. I mean, I do a mix of it. I mix with VTubing and not VTubing here and there. You know, I do a solid mix of it. The 200 went through twice? Really? We did it? It only came up as once, though, so don't worry if it, like, about, like, overcharging or anything. It didn't come up twice on my end for, like, in terms of being charged, so, like, you're all good, so don't worry. Still, thank you for the $2 as well. That's legit the only thing I like about them besides being the only one on Uber Eats at 1 a.m. Wait, what exactly? What's on at 1 a.m.? Now I'm curious, because I need food, and it's like 10 p.m. here for me. I will need food at some point. I should get programming socks. Oh, God, I need some, too. Check DMs. What DM? Like, what kind of DMs we talking about? I don't think I have Discord DMs. I have a bunch of other DMs, though. I have plenty of DMs. So many you can't even manage to find them. Haha. Whoopee life jacket. Now, that would be kind of funny. Oh my god, one of these days, I want to have a command where you all can control, like, the life jacket inflation and deflation thing. And it's just constantly spammed. So it's just, you see it inflating and deflating instantly, and it's just the funniest thing. I can already imagine it. On Discord? I don't think I have Discord DMs. Oh, I have message requests. That's different from messages. Also, yeah, don't worry about the... Look, Project Sand. So on my end, on my stream dashboard, it shows, like... There's a thing called chat revenue that shows, like, revenue from, like, the stream and all that. Your donation did not pop through twice. Just because it's shown in the top chat there does not mean it was charged twice. So it wasn't charged twice here. So don't worry about it. You're all good. What if you sold actual life jackets? One of these days, I kind of might want to. Not life jackets necessarily, but fashion inflatable vests, you know? That'd be kind of cool. You know, selling that as like a little fashion bonus thing. But yeah, no, Raging Sands, you're fine. It hasn't popped up where you got charged twice or anything. It only went through once. So just because it shows up there doesn't mean, you know, anything like that happens. So you're all good. Don't worry. Also, by Marazuro, thank you for the channel membership. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the Life Jacket Squad. Enjoy those life jacket emotes and the little life jacket next to your name. I appreciate the support. Still got to change the channel membership thingy so that it comes up differently. Or there's another alert for it. How do I be a member? Well, there's a little join button on the... I don't know, can you do it on mobile? I can't remember if it's on mobile or not, but there should be a little join button next to, like, the bell next to my name when you're subscribed. You can join and become a channel member. Imagine commissioning a fluffy life jacket pillow-like sweater that you could wear. That would be not too bad. Like an actual, like, vest, but it looks like a life jacket. That'd be kind of neat. Also, hi. Thank you for the $5. I'm head to bed soon. I just want to say thanks for making my year a lot better, and I hope you have an awesome new year. Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, and I hope you, I hope you have a good year as well. Hope the year was good to you. Hope you have an awesome new year. Thank you for the $5. And also, I got to break the magic again, but we got to do this. I got to do this, like I said. I don't want to do that too much, though, because I heard that can break the jaw. My fursuit maker was just like, hey, you probably shouldn't do that. It could ruin the jaw. I'm like, oh, okay, I won't. Beta Prom has those inflatable chairs and stuff. I wouldn't mind an inflatable chair. Like one of those inflatable GameCube chairs. That sounds great. I'd love to contribute to the new Dutch Angel Dragon video if possible. I gotta figure out if or when I'm gonna do that. It'll probably be a much shorter video than what I have currently. Just breaking down what the Fursona is, the species, the lore, mainly. Kind of just going over, like, what's by the book, rather than, like, trying to paraphrase it myself. Have a nice night, Koduko. You take care. Also, thank you, Eoric, for becoming a channel member again. I appreciate that. Attempted to join your Discord. Link in the description says it expired or invalid for some reason. Please look into it. Thanks. Great work. I do have to change that. Let me see if I can change that real quick. Let me see if I can fix a thing real quick. Let me see if I can fix a thing real quick. People in general chat want a memes channel? No. No. We're not having another memes channel again. We've been there, done that before. I got rid of the memes channel, and that's been the best decision I've ever made with the Discord server. That's been such a good decision ever since. Hold on. Wait, I was going to grab something. Oh, yeah, I was going to grab a link to the Discord. Invite people. No limit. Expires never. Generate a new link. There you go. I'll link it in chat right now. There's my Discord. And I'll change it in the description, because I think I have it linked somewhere in Discord server. There we go. Change that. Refreshed it. New link is there. What happened in memes? Oh, it's just hard to manage, and a lot of them become very unsavory when it comes to, like, memes that people put there. So I don't want to host that. I don't want to host the idea of that. You know, if you want memes, you can go to other Discord servers, but I just really don't want to. I don't want to, because, like, people try to push the envelope with what's, like, offensive and what isn't, what's just downright yikes and not okay for, like, memes. And they try to push the envelope a lot with that, and I don't want to even humor that idea. So that's why I just removed the meme section in Discord entirely. You know? But yeah. Do you not do a furry meme review anymore then? I do. I do viewer submissions for, like, furry memes. And I also go over ones that were sent to me from, like, Furry IRL, or sent to me from other friends. Or I try to, like, have it focus on a specific artist. So, like, I did the Shep Goes Blep ones. And then I've done, like, the, like, other artists in the past, you know? Because I want to still give credit to the artists who make them, rather than just throw one together for the sake of, yes, content. Which, you know, content's good and all, but, you know, I want to support the artists who actually put together the content that we're looking at. Will be forever because of this reasoning, Beta said. Probably. I mean, I just don't want to humor bad conduct. I don't want to give a free platform for those that have, in my opinion, really bad humor for the to the point where it's just very insulting and just unsavory, you know. Yeah, people need to follow Discord rules, and once, you know, the Discord rules are followed, then I can move forward from that. Yeah, I was literally just talking about the Duncan and Eddie comic earlier, about that series, about how I want me and my boyfriend to go over them for a video potentially. How do you first get involved in the furry community? I went to a furry convention, and then I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool here. Yeah, and then that's about it, and then I went on to be a furry, because it was fun. And I've been having a lot of fun ever since. Yeah. How did you get that gift from Rocky back in 2018? Huh? That's like 5 years ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Please put some intelligence into your memes for the best experience. That's not even it. It just comes down to, like, just a lot of it ends up being offensive or just downright just yikes in general, you know? Like, you can make memes that don't end up offending people. That's just what it comes down to. What is your opinion on worker synths? I mean, they're synths. They're cool. I think synths are neat. That's about it, to be honest. When does the year end? About like a day or two from now. Almost 24 hours, believe it or not. 26 hours. 26 hours, and then I'll be out of this hellhole of a year. Isn't that crazy? That really is crazy. It also means thinking on how to keep your memes generally funny and non-offensive. See, that's why I've been really vibing with the relatable furry memes. Like, you know, what Shep is doing and all these other comic artists of making just relatable memes. Like, it's just supposed to be relatable and fun because, you know, we've been there, we exist, and we can laugh at that. So that's what I've been, like, trying to go over. And I've had a lot more fun going over those memes. It's a nice, fresh change of pace. You know, not everything needs to be, like, cropped GIF or, like, femboy foxes. Sometimes you can even have, like, draw-overs of, like, regular memes that have trended here and there that are furry versions of them. That is also a possibility. I love how sometimes the life jacket inflation just breaks. Like, it just fully inflates instead of goes, like, the slow inflation route. Like, it's just instantaneous. But I'm having fun, okay? I'm having fun here, and that's all that matters. I'm not a furry, but I still like your content. Am I a furry? No, I mean, you're a furry if you say you are. That's all it comes down to. If you want to be considered a furry, then you are a furry. You could go as far as to go to furry conventions, love anthropomorphic animal characters, love the concept of furries, but not be a furry yourself. It really is just a self-label thing, a self-identity, a voice crack, jeez, a self-identity thing. But yeah. Fun little thing to add about the whole furry definition. I feel like it's changed nowadays because before, like, and even still now, some people use it as, like, obviously a derogatory label of, like, oh, you're a furry, like, and people will do that to tease one another, and that's, like, fine and all. But at the same time, the actual, like, definition of a furry is, like, a self-applied, you know, thing where you want to be a part of the community. Try not to float away when you inflate. Exactly. Exactly. And obviously, the inflation here is safe, okay? It's supposed to be promoting water safety. When I say I inflate, it's just my life jacket. For the sake of keeping afloat and water safe. Yeah. That's it. That's about it. I want to watch your stream, but I'm working on it. Do what you gotta do. Look, the stream VOD will be here for the next week or so. I think that's what I've started doing. I'm gonna keep, like, stream VODs up for, like, a week before I, like, private them or I unlist them. I haven't decided how I want to do it with live streams on YouTube, but I also don't want it to clog up, like, the sub feed and all that. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do about some of these, like, live stream VODs. Like, if I want to keep them up, or if I want to take them down, or if I want to do something different, you know. They all still seem to like the VOD from the Christmas stream, so I might keep that up. I don't know. Also, Raging Sands, thank you for another $10. I appreciate it. Any art of Lifeguard Beta? I would love to get some Lifeguard art sometime. I'm a head out, enjoy the stream, and also check media in the Discord server if you want to see my work or synth FURSONA on VRChat. It's in there somewhere. Well, thank you, Raging Sands. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the kind words and all the very generous donations. That seriously means a lot. But I hope you have a good night. I hope you take care, and I hope you have a happy new year. I hope the next year is very good to you. Is the life jacket thing just an elaborate way to build up to a very funny inside joke within this very specific community? Because I think that'd be very adjective. What does very adjective mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because it's supposed to be a good thing. And you know, you just like created such an elaborate and detailed way of me saying that, yeah, it's just a funny little thing within the community. It's something that I'm like, it's an affinity. I have a fascination or interest in water safety and life jackets. And so I kind of keep it as a part of my character's, like, not uniform, but wardrobe. And people identify me through that. Or they're like, oh, you're the life jacket furry. You're the life jacket guy. So, you know. I forgore to word. You, like, put such a detailed, like, description of what the whole life jacket thing was. Or, like a description of what you thought it was. And you nailed it. So, like... And you just say, I forgore word. That's still funny. Tried multiple times with that new link. Still the same result. Is it because I just signed up for Discord? It might be because you just signed up. If you just signed up with a new account, I think there is a rule that I have. Where you have to have an account that's at least 24 hours old or so. The reason why I have that is just so, like, bots and, like, spam accounts don't come in and, like, raid the server. So I do apologize, but, you should be able to join, I think, after 24 hours from now. Unless there's a way for me to bypass that. But yeah, that's what I have right now. But still, sorry about that. I'm mesmerized by wiggling ears. See, I like that. I like the wiggling ears with my Tatum. I want to have some wiggling feature with my new VTube model, whenever that might be. Maybe like a waggly version of like the ears. Maybe a version where the ears stay straight up because, you know, G-Sheps don't really have floppy ears unless they force them to be floppy. So like maybe a waggly ears option like this, and I can just give you all the serotonin of waggling ears. Even though you don't see it, you just see my head waggling, but here you go. I don't want to do this too hard and get dizzy, but it happens, so I won't do it too hard. There you go. Oh, that made me dizzy. Who am I kidding? I did it. I got dizzy. I got... Also, Snibbles, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that, Bean. SnibbletheDAD. Not a dad, but a Dutch Angel Dragon dad. Just to clarify, just so you all know. I got a yeet as well, wishing the best for 2023, and have an awesome year, rooting for you. Looking forward to your new ideas for streams. Thanks for the streams this year, they have been great. Well, thank you, Snibbles. I appreciate the kind words. Everyone say bye to Snibbles. Snibbles has been such a wonderful supporter, and a wonderful mod, and a wonderful help this year in general. Thank you for being you. Just in general, thank you for being wonderful. Snibbles, you're wonderful, and thank you for being just as wonderful. It seriously means a lot. But yeah, this next year, I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to be great. You always give me serotonin with or without the VTuber. Thank you, that means a lot. I'm just vibing. Zombie Virus 2023. You know, maybe that's just the cherry on top. Maybe we just need a zombie virus to come next year. Maybe that's just the final factor that we need. Why am I rotated weird? That was weird. I wasn't facing the screen. I was like here. Yeah, my body moves with me. Isn't that weird? Isn't that cool and weird? Gotta love it. How do you get member? Join button on the channel. You'll see a big join button. How do you still stay motivated when feeling burnt out? Sorry, brunt out. Usually I take a step back, I do something else, and I try to reevaluate and revisit what it was that I liked about what I was doing to begin with. And I go back to the feeling that it was. You know, I'm very much someone that's tied to nostalgia. I love nostalgia. Not in an unhealthy sense where I cling to it no matter what, but in a semi-healthy sense of just like, I enjoy it here and there. It's fun. It's nice. I enjoy it in healthy amounts. All right, Beta, got a dip now. You've been an inspiration for me and the fandom as a whole, and I wish you a happy 2023. Well, thank you, Fuzzball. Have a happy 2023 as well. Low-key, I'm really hyped to get back into playing that new Pokemon game again. I've been really enjoying it. Even though, granted, I've only started out with the game at first and haven't done too much, but I'm still having fun, okay? I think, honestly, what time is it now? It's almost 10:30, so I'll give this stream a bit, like 10 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to wrap things up. Because I am getting very, very tired. I want to get some rest. I want to actually get some food before the night ends, because I want to hang out with friends, and I want to get some work done, so that I'll have a nice new video for y'all on Monday, and then I can also enjoy and relax this weekend. I hope 2023 will be that resurrection year for have fun with drawing again. Maybe I'll draw some fan art of you, Beta. See, I think 2023 for a lot of us, I don't know if we've all collectively decided that this year kind of is bad and sucky and we don't like it. I think this next year is like the big redemption year. I think 2023 is a big redemption year for all of us. Like, it is going to be like 2022 was our like training arc. We had some ups and downs. We had a lot of downs, but it's all in preparation for what this next year is going to be. And I feel like 2023 is going to be great. It genuinely is going to be great. This wasn't that bad of a year. There was a lot of good and a lot of bad things. I think it was just very much in the bad for me. But you know what? It makes me look forward to what's going to come this next year. ...2020 was the worst. I gotta agree with you with that one. How long are furry conventions usually? They are around 3 to 4 days, usually. Sometimes 5. You know, that actually might be a neat thing to do. Next Friday, if I end up doing a YouTube stream, I kind of want to do a furry Ask Me Anything. You know how I did an AMA about furry stuff? I could use this stream, or the next stream we do, to ask about anything about furry stuff and answer it live on stream. Answer frequently asked questions, and then use that as like the basis of like, hey, you can go to this stream, get all your questions asked about anything. It's kind of like a panel to an extent. I've always wanted to do a panel. I'm actually going to try and do a panel for FWA. Me and Tiger, I want to do a content creator introduction, motivational aspect of like becoming a YouTuber or content creator panel. So remind me for next week, chat. Remind me. Personally remind me, and I'm asking you, do this. Please do this for me. Remind me to do a live stream next Friday, so next week on the 6th. I usually do a YouTube stream on Friday. Remind me to do a furry Ask Me Anything stream where I answer your frequently asked questions that Friday on stream. Remind me to do that. Remind me personally. Someone. Didn't you already do a panel at FWA? I did, but I want to keep building upon the introduction, motivational aspects to YouTube panel. I want to do better at it. And I can definitely do better. So yeah, remind me to do that. We'll do that next Friday. But yeah. What mic do you use? I use a... I can't remember. What is this thing called again? It's an Audio-Technica. I think I use an Audio-Technica 2020 or 2035. I don't know how to upgrade my mic though, but I have been thinking about doing so. I have a feeling that 2023 will be about as bad as 2021, but we'll see. Hopefully it's better than this year. It probably will. I think it will. I don't really know what to do right now. Oh yeah, we're gonna give this stream like 5 more minutes, and then I was gonna go and get food. Here's a question: what should I get for food? I was thinking of getting McD's, honestly. Just chilling with a bunch of McDoubles, a large fries, some chicken nuggies, and a nice coffee. Nice iced coffee. What do you guys think? What do you think about the band TWRP? Never heard of them. Sushi? I don't think I can get sushi at this time. Jake in a Box? I want Jack in a Box so bad. I know you meant Jack in the Box. Unless you did mean Jake in a Box, which is like, I guess, an off-brand. I don't know what that'll be. But I really want Jack in the Box. Hungry Jacks? Is that the same thing? Or is it different? Big Mac with coffee. You know, that sounds like someone's breakfast out there. It really does. I do remember the cheese slab. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, no. Oh, you're making a fursuit of a FNAF character. Interesting. That's what I love seeing. I love seeing fan characters created into fursuits, like the Mr. Wolf fursuit. Can you unban me from the Discord? That'll be something that you will have to take up with the admins or the mods of the Discord server. Specifically with regards to what got you banned to begin with. Whopper and coffee is what my mom eats for breakfast at times. That sounds awful. I mean, especially knowing it's Burger King, too. That's self-imposed. I want to go for, like, a McGriddle or something. McGriddle and a coffee. God, if there was... if there was 24/7 breakfast again at McDonald's, I would hands down like devour a McGriddle right now. How do you handle disappointment when something bad happens and you can't do what you really wanted to do? Well, depends on what that is. I think it goes from, like, it's a case-by-case basis. But, like, I always try to think of, like, you know what? It's bad now. It can't get any worse than it is right now. And that's not a good mentality to have, since things can happen and things can get worse. But, you know, just gotta remember some of the bright sides of things. You gotta keep in mind that things can and will get better. And that's the way I try to keep my mindset going of like, you know what? It's a road bump. This is okay. We can keep it going and we can get through this. And also it's small things of just like enjoy something small for that day so you have something to look forward to.
Here's another $5.
So thank you, Delara.
Now, how do you think this interaction should continue?
I don't know how this interaction should continue. I mean, I don't remember how the interaction started to begin with. But still. I mean, I think I ended things off on a good note with regards to just talking about expectations versus reality and keep going and being motivational. I don't know, everyone wants someone that... I think what I've realized nowadays, I don't know if this has anything to do with the donation, but like... I think people nowadays really need someone they can look up to. Like an inspirational figure. I very much need that too. I need someone that I'm inspired by. Or someone that I look up to. And I think that's something especially that a lot of us need nowadays more than ever. So I don't know. It's like we need some good role models. And I try my best to be a good role model because I guess I mean, I don't really have a choice but to be in that position. I want to be a good role model in general. But also just like... I'm trying to look for good role models. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that also helps with motivation and keeping us going and keeping moving forward. The one thing that I will always recommend, no matter how big or small, and I think this is like my closing note to this stream, the one thing I want to say is the same thing that Agent Cooper said in Twin Peaks, not word for word, but he did say, every day you should give yourself a present. Give yourself a gift. Something big or small. Something, it doesn't have to be planned. It doesn't have to be at the end of the day. Just something in general to reward yourself for getting up and living and existing and doing what you do. Whether it's like whether it's a nap in a chair, or like 15 minutes to watch something, a nice game to play, or a nice fresh cup of coffee. Something small. Do that. That is what I have tried implementing into my life. And, you know, it's not supposed to be like, get yourself an expensive present or something. You know, just do something small that you enjoy, to do something good by you. Something good to your spirit, to yourself. Whether that's something physically or emotionally or mentally. Like go on a 5-minute drive. I love going for drives. So sometimes I'll go and take like a 15-minute drive when I'm going to get my coffee in the morning. Or like I'll try and clean my room as a sense of like, you know what, I satisfy myself. Something therapeutic. Sometimes when I'm taking a shower, I'll do this thing called puddling, where I'll just sit down in the bathtub and let the shower wash over me for like 5-10 minutes and just enjoy that as like a sense of like meditation. And, you know, just some small stuff. It doesn't have to always be monetary that you're giving yourself a gift or something too. Just something small that you enjoy that'll make you happy. That is what I could honestly recommend you to do. But either way, also, thank you, again, I didn't say this before, thank you, Delara, for the $5 donation. I appreciate that greatly. But I think that is a good point for us to wrap up this stream. Hour-long showers? No, don't do that. My showers take at most like 15-20 minutes. At most. But honestly, I think that is a good note for us to wrap up this stream. I had a good time hanging out with you. This has been, in my opinion, one of the most laid back and also most accomplished chill streams I've ever been a part of or ever been able to have on here. So I just want to say thank you again, everyone, for being so just chill and wanting to vibe and just wanting to hang out and keep me company. It really does mean a lot. It means a lot that you enjoy what I do on here, and it means a lot that you want to be a part of it. But here's hoping that next year, not hoping, but knowing that next year is going to be a banger. Next year is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing all that I have to tell you about, all the exciting new things that I'm doing to tell you about and to partake in. I'm excited for all the big projects, all the adventures I'm going to be going over. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. I'm excited. And I just want to say thank you for sticking by me throughout this past year. It's been a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure. But either way, I'm going to wrap up this stream. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for everything. I'll see you all Monday with a brand new video and the usual schedule of videos and content coming up with live streams and everything that I'm doing. I'll see you all next Monday. Have a safe and happy New Year. Stay life jacket, as always. And take care. Bye! Yeah.